So the next little job is to build a drawer for underneath the toilet. So I need to measure between the drawer runners from front to back and then build something for in there. Just measure between the drawer runners. So 265 will be good. So the first thing for making this drawer, I've got a 130mm wide strip of wood, and then I'm going to run a rebate in it with a router. It's 12mm ply, so I'm going to make the rebate 5mm deep, and that's to take the base of the drawer. So I've cut the sides of the drawers out of 12mm ply, and I've put a rebate in it for taking the bottom of the drawer. This is a pocket hole jig which I've got. I've never used pocket holes before, and I know lots of people use this system for joining wood in van builds, so I thought I'd get myself a jig and give it a go. I think the minimum thickness you can use with this pocket hole jig is 12mm, so I'll be putting it on the minimum setting and trying to join these pieces together using this kit. So let's have a look at this kit and see what we get. I'll put a link in the description as usual where you can buy this, and if you buy it through the link you'll be helping the channel, so thank you if you buy it through the link. So we've got our drill bit here specifically for the jig. So that's nice, and it comes with a selection of screws. They're special screws with this square head driver bit. Comes with an Allen key for setting up the depth. So I need to work out how to use this and then try it out. So the first step is to set up the collar on the drill bit. So we're drilling through 12mm material. If we get this jig, turn it over, on the back we've got all these measurements here. So we get the drill bit, put it in here, and then we can adjust the collar to suit the depth of the material. So if you can see on here, I've set the drill bit up for drilling through 12mm material, and you just adjust the collar using this little grub screw. So now we can adjust this as well. Because we're drilling through 12mm material, we just put that in there, turn it over, and that's ready to drill our pocket holes. I'm just going to do a little practice on this scrap piece before I do it on our drawer. So you get the jig, put it on there, clamp it down. You can get special clamps for this, but I'm just going to use this. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it hasn't gone very deep. I'm glad we did a practice now. There we go, that one's a bit better. I'd set the drill bit up wrong. I lined the top of the drill bit up with the 12mm mark when it's actually supposed to be this wider part of the drill bit here. I think that's enough practicing. Let's try it on our drawer. I now need to cut a bottom for the drawer. just giving it a sand up. So I'm just making this shaker style drawer front. I'm just using this piece of trim as a spacer so that the drawer doesn't rub on the floor. And now I'm screwing the drawer runners to my drawer. Just got to go through the other piece of ply as well. But this is just to get an idea of what it will look like. Yeah, that's really nice. Right, I'm just screwing the drawer front on. Nice. Originally I planned to use plastic pipe inside this stud wall here to connect onto the back of the shower mixer, but I've never used plastic pipe with compression fittings before. I've read online and it says you use a copper olive with this pipe insert, you put it in and tighten it up. I tried it and it just didn't look like a very good connection to me, and to save me the hassle later on down the line I've decided to run this bit of pipe work here in copper. Just to be safe. I don't really want it leaking inside this stud wall. I've cut out these slots for the pipe to sit in. I just need to measure how long the pipe needs to be. I've got my olive on there. Let's tighten that up. Don't have to go mad. Good. So let me show you the shower room so far. So the slide-in shower door is a mirror, which I got off the selling page, and I just fixed it to the shower cubicle using these slide-in drawer runners. And they've got soft closes on them, so when you pull it closed, it stays closed when you're driving, as it's got that resistance there. Obviously I still need to trim around the edges and run a bead of silicone around there, but I'm pretty pleased with how it's looking. That's the shelf that I was talking about that the toilet sits on. You can get the built-in toilets, but they're really, really expensive, and I like the idea of these portable chemical toilets because you can take them outside. They're really easy to clean, and if it gets really grubby then you can just replace it. I've just got this small battery down here to show you the light. There's a switch. And it's dimmable. Here we have the first drawer of the build. Quite pleased with that. This pocket hole jig works really well. I'd definitely recommend it. It's made a nice strong joint. I didn't even use any glue for this drawer, just 8 of these pocket hole screws, and it's made a nice strong drawer. These sliding drawer runners are good as well because when you close the drawer, it's got a rubber gripper on the back of it, so it stops the drawer coming open. And on this side of the shower room you can see our pipe connections here, running copper. I had to extend this one a little bit as I didn't have a length of pipe long enough, but I'm sure that'll be fine with this straight through connection, John Guest fitting, and then I've put another John Guest fitting on the end of these pipes to run across the floor to the cold feed, and this one will be connected to the hot water system. And I'll make a separate video about the hot water system. I'm designing it at the moment, so hopefully that'll be an interesting watch, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.